Hello, Subliminal. Which country are you from? You're I just opened this channel and you're here. You're so fast. Oh, Germany. Great. I have been in Germany, Cologne, twice. The big church. Yeah. So your time should be around 9 o'clock p.m. 8 p.m. Great. It's a good time. So I don't know what's your hobby. Sometimes I watch badminton when it's night. Evenings I watch some sports. I like badminton. So of that I may take a look kung fu film. Then after 9, before I go to bed, I will read some teachings from Sutra or from YouTube, any material I found interesting. So 8 a.m. in the evening, or 8 p.m. in the evening for you, it's a good time to invest in the spiritual awakening. Even now, here in Vancouver, we are noon, so 11 p.m. A.m. Sorry, 11 a.m. I like to invest some time, energy into this project of awakening. We have a lot of projects in life. Study or go to university is a big one to find major we are interested. I mean, if you're lucky, you can find a major subject in university to study, and it takes a lot of time. And after that, we get graduation and find a good job, a decent job maybe. Then maybe marriage at the same time, then kids. I don't know how old are you, which state of your life you are. And what I'm going to say, congratulations. Normally, it takes normal people 40 to 50 years to arrive at a state of life to awaken. Do you follow? Make sense to you? For me, it took me like go to university. I mean, including the primary, elementary school, secondary school, right? College, university. Then you're working or you have your own business. Then you fall in love. You get married. You have kids. Around 40, you have a little bit understanding of life. Maybe better in your condition. I mean, sometimes in 20s or 30s, people try to figure out why we are here, why I'm here to just to experience life in a social role, like daughters, dad, mom, or colleagues, or professor, doctor, or any job you're doing now. Is that all for my life? So you may ask this question: why I'm here on planet Earth? It's a big question. It took me at least around 35 to 40 years to ask this question. Why I'm here? Who am I? Why I'm here to experience? What's the purpose of life? So everyone ponder this question. Like scientists ponder what is the universe made of, right? Like philosopher ponder what is life? What is the purpose of life? I think now I got the question. I got the answers, right? After 10 years of investigation, with time and meditation, also read the sutras of the pioneers, of the sages, of the saints. Now I figured out the purpose of life now. At the moment, I'm alone in my home. Good for you. I think the universe is telling me to be in the present moment. Very good. Very good. In the present moment. Hello, soul. Thanks for coming. You're a beautiful soul. Yeah. I also went to the Korean Seoul, the capital of Korea. So it just reminds me. So we are all beautiful souls looking for ultimate freedom. So actually, sometimes I just improvise, like with you guys. I found it's very how to say natural to talk about something and in a dynamic conversation like this. Even though I can talk, you cannot, but you can text to me, right? That's one way of talking about or have this YouTube channel. Another way had to have the contents is to talk about the song of enlightenment, because this is another way through the words of the pioneers, sages, or masters. We can try to decode the encoded message. So that's why I'm going to introduce this sentence in the Song of Enlightenment, which could take 1 hour to finish, to explain it. Actually, it's such a big one. So I will paste it here again. I think can you see my message, the top chat on top before you came in? So with sudden enlightened understanding of Dhyāna, of the thus come ones, the 6 crossing over and 10,000 practices are complete in substance. Great. So I try to explain this sentence because this is a really good one. Sudden enlightened understanding of the Dhyāna, 顿觉了如来禅. So in Zen Buddhism or in Chan, we have sudden school and the gradual school. Southern school, Satori, I talk about this. Satori means there's an opening in our understanding who we are. It's a temporary opening. To give your metaphor is like a shell. The birds want to hatch, right? There's a shell before the hatching. So either you crack the shell from outside, or the bird crack the shell from inside. There's an opening in that shell, and there's a potential freedom for the bird to get out, something like that. So Satori, or this sudden enlightenment, is a temporary understanding of the ultimate truth. Most time it's while you're very quiet, you have very little thought, but or have some thoughts, but you are so quiet, like you can just be, and without thinking, and you realize that you are aware, and everything you are aware of kinds of like it's not you, and you're not prisoned by the contents of awareness. The contents of awareness means your family, your background, your education, your job, everything you identify yourself with, okay? But there's a moment in your life you're not bothered by anything I mentioned, your family, who you are, who you think you are, or your relationships, your family, your job, your stress from life. You can put it aside and just be. So there's an opening in your awareness that, oh, you're so relaxed and free. You kind of realize you are the awareness behind all the contents of the awareness. So that's called Satori. That's called sudden enlightenment, sudden enlightened understanding of the Dhyāna of the last come ones. So there's a lot of terms here. The last come ones, Rulai. It's a Buddha's another name. Buddha has another name that called the thus come ones. The last come ones is the one who realizes what the reality is, the ultimate reality is. Actually, he never comes because he never goes. He never leaves. It's the ultimate, it's a total. Like your awareness is always here and now, but the contents of awareness changes. The contents of your awareness are always changing. But you, the pure consciousness, is always here and now. It never goes from here to there. So you never come, you never go. So that's what we call the last come one. Anyway. We are always here now, yet everything moves in the here and now. It give us a wrong impression that everything is not here now. Make sense to you? To talk about this reality, this is so hard. It's so hard. Words is limited, yet we are trying to decode it, to speak the unspeakable. That's called sudden enlightenment. You are so free. You realize you can be free from anything. And we are originally free. it's called sudden because it closed. This realization will be, disappear or stop. And we back to the normal state of mind. I mean, the little me, the little body and mind. So that's why I said sudden enlightenment and gradual cultivation should be combined together. But once you have that taste of, calm, peace, silence, contentment, joy, a little bit joy, or wisdom and clarity, you can see the picture now, then you may try to taste again through gradual cultivation. Once you have that opening, that like a crack in the shell, but soon it closed, you want to have a second opening again. That's where the gradual cultivation starts, like meditation, mindfulness, following your master, read a spiritual book, and so on. Like this YouTube channel too. So you try to taste it again, that freedom, that liberation, that easiness, that free from anxiety, stress, or resentment, or any negativities, right? So you really feel good. So meditation actually makes me feel very good. That's why I keep meditation 10 years now. So it's try to in that state again, the original phase, we call it, the original peaceful, clear, wise, luminous state of mind with understanding, love, and compassion. That's our original state. In Zen Buddhism or in China, we call your original phase. The original phase can trace back to a story between Bodhidharma, the first patriarch of time, which Bodhidharma was the 28th patriarch from India, 28th patriarch of Mahakasyapa, one of the 10 disciples of the Buddha. Anyway, the story between the first patriarch Bodhidharma and the second patriarch in China, the second patriarch Huike. And it's very simple. The Bodhidharma asked Huike, the second, a very simple question. Have you ever recognized your original face? Very simple. Now I can, if Bodhidharma asked me, I can answer this question now. And I think you can too. It's our original face. It's our original primordial state of mind, which is pure. Sometimes we call pure consciousness. A pure consciousness that can be free from the contents of the consciousness. And you are that already. That's why Buddha has another quote, you are Buddha already. The problem is we are not thinking this way or experiencing this way. We always experiencing in a way that I am this limited body and mind. I'm this bunch of flesh and bunch of thoughts, memories, images, feelings, perceptions, and so on. That's we should remove the 5 skandhas, right? I talk about these 5 skandhas. forms, feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and limited consciousness. These 5 skandhas are like clouds in the sky, come and go. They are empty, they have no true self. But we identify we are them. That's a problem. Identification becomes a problem. Or disidentification become a way of liberation. That's all. But to see the emptiness of the 5 skandhas, you need wisdom. And the wisdom arises from meditation. Sixth Patriarch Huineng, Master Huineng said, meditation and the wisdom should be combined equally. 50% of meditation or concentration or stillness, and 50% of wisdom, or like you can see the emptiness. You really experience the emptiness of every phenomena world, every phenomena. All the phenomena, no world. 5 skandhas basically means. So the first sentence in the Heart Sutra also tells us, so Heart Sutra, the epic of Buddha's teaching, especially Mahayana Buddhism, 观自在菩萨行深般若波罗蜜多时，照尽五蕴皆空. So the Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, so it's a Sanskrit, right? Avalokiteshvara, Bodhisattva realized his or her original face, the freedom, the liberation, by observing the emptiness of the 5 skandhas. In this pure observation, he or she got enlightened. That's all. You see, every Buddha's teaching or every sutras is matching now, in my perception. So Buddha's teaching is real, it's true. Also including this sentence. With sudden enlightened understanding of the Dhyāna of this of the last come ones, the 6 crossing over and 10,000 practices are complete in substance. In words, it's so hard, but with that sudden enlightenment and with the wisdom you got from enlightened and from that concentration or mindfulness, you can understand that the moment you can listen, I can speak, the moment you can experience the world is the application of cosmic intelligence. We are in the Tao right now. We are in the Zen right now. We are in the cosmic flow right now. That's why we can talk, we can walk, we can hike, we can play, we can, do anything because of this background of cosmic intelligence. 顿觉了如来禅，6度万行体中远。6度, I want to say about the 6 crossing over techniques. Okay, so this is good, a big name of the 6 is called Paramitas. 6 Paramitas. What page here? So I pasted a Wikipedia link about Paramitas. Paramitas is a Buddhism term. Paramita refers to the 6 crossing over techniques, okay? 6 parameters, 6 perfections to become fully enlightened. So, paramita is a Buddhism term often translated as perfection. It is described in Buddhist commentaries as a noble character quality generally associated with enlightened beings. Let's go to the Mahayana. Mahayana Buddhism, I think it's in the middle. So scroll down a little bit to this Mahayana Buddhism. The Prajñā Paramita Sutras is another sutra, and a large number of other Mahayana texts list the 6 perfections. I think maybe you have heard about it already. Dāna, Śīla, Kṣānti, Vīrya, Dhyāna, and Prajñā. So there's 6 perfections to cross the river of suffering to the shore of enlightenment or freedom. Okay, you can across like a 6 boats or vehicles or techniques or tools. Anyway, Dāna means generosity, giving of oneself. You know, I'm living in Canada, so here we have a lot of churches. They donate a lot of food, clothes to the poor people. They volunteer to serve. We have a gathering like once or twice, at least twice a year, a gathering of offering food to the community, to the communities. So basically, that's generosity. Okay, you try to help with your capability, maybe just some donations, some volunteer job, anything, or donate money, material, or just maybe a smile to a stranger on the street. That's a generosity too. A hug, a little gift, a present gift, anything. Giving of something belongs to you, or giving of yourself. That's the first one. Generosity, Dāna. The second one, 持戒. So we call virtue, morality, discipline, proper conduct. That's one part of self-cultivation. So we need discipline. We need proper conduct. Basically, you're a kind, good person. You don't hurt, you don't cheat, you don't lie, you don't, do bad things. You're a good person. And in monk or in Buddhism, we have a lot of more detailed Śīla or moralities. Maybe you heard they are vegetarian. They don't eat meat, but it varies sometimes. In Tibetan, sometimes they eat meat too. Anyway, it's kind of morality, discipline, proper conduct. Okay, it's easy for us to understand. Then we come patience. The third paramita is the patience, tolerance, acceptance, endurance. There's a different understanding here. Basically means you're patient with anyone, with anything or any situation. Make sense? You don't show your anger or be pissed off easily. You try to understand people more, accept people's words and behavior in a deeper understanding. You're patient. But all the true patience are based on your true understanding of the reality. That includes your relationship, your atmosphere in the workplace, why people behave like that, why people talk like this. You have a real picture. Again, you have the wisdom. The true patience comes from wisdom. Wisdom is the six paramita. That will be there. So that's the third, patience. Then we have fourth, energy, diligence, effort. So if you want to be fully enlightened, for sure you have to invest time and energy to counteract the old patterns of thinking. Okay, it's not an easy job. For me, I have been meditated 10 years. I almost do it every day. No matter I'm at home, that's easier. when I'm traveling on a plane, in the airport, in a bus, in a shuttle bus, I try to find a time of meditation or be mindful. So that's my experience. I have that effort or diligence to invest time and energy to be fully enlightened. It's a big project for me now. It's the greatest project of life, actually. Make sense to you? To become fully enlightened is my greatest project in the life now. Of course, I have small project too, like family. Everyone does. Family, work, sometimes study, have fun, play badminton, play soccer with my kids. That's all the small projects. But among all these life situations, there's one big mission for me now, to enlighten myself, fully enlightened, become Buddha. And remember, we are Buddha already. At the same time, like in this YouTube channel, I can help others to be awakened at the same time. That's my mission of life. My statement of life. Mission Impossible. Have you seen the seventh? Mission Impossible is always possible for Tom Cruise. I mean, the action. Yeah, I think I like the Mission Impossible. I like watch the movie of Mission Impossible. Anyway, it's off topic. The fourth is the diligence. Do you want to invest any time, energy, anytime, just 5 minutes a day to awaken? That's all up to you. For me, I'm so willing to do it. I'm so happy to do it. If we want to achieve anything, we have to invest time and energy. Make sense? Including awakening. But with that being said, you are a Buddha already. You are fully awakened already. Just remind you. The fifth one is Dhyāna. Dhyāna, the fifth one, and the sixth one, Prajñā or wisdom, are like the foundations of all the other one. I will say that. Dhyāna, contemplation or one-point concentration or mindfulness or meditation, plus wisdom, insight, or prajna, is the most important two parameters among these six parameters. Why I say this? Because the sixth patriarch himself, Master Huilan, said, 定慧等持. So Dhyāna and Prajna should be combined at the same time equally, means 50 and 50. 50 by 50, okay? 50% of Dhyāna, concentration or meditation or mindfulness, means you one of your 2 feet is in the stillness, in the silence, and one of your another feet is in activity, in the vibrations, in the dynamic flow of life. So also your another foot is the foot of wisdom. So 1 foot of concentration, stillness, silence, 1 foot of wisdom, insight, and the prajna. That's why Buddha called the master of 2 feet. 二足尊, 2 feet of dhyana and prajna. Only when you have dhyana and prajna, you can walk in the life without limitation, with liberation, with freedom. Make sense to you? Great. Odilan. Senpai, thanks for coming. You agreed, so you're enlightened. Great. So, Dhyāna, one-point concentration. Sometimes we call shamatha. So we have different terms for this Dhyāna. Shamatha, one-pointed concentration, or mindfulness, or open monitoring. Basically, it's a way to quiet the monkey mind. That's all. Our monkey mind is so active, 9,000 thoughts per day for average people. If you're smarter, if you're boss, if you're CEO, you may have 20,000 thoughts per day. And 90% of them, you're not conscious if you don't meditate. I mean, if you don't have any meditation training. It's like a substrate of thinking and mental activities in your mind, which you're not aware of. It's very terrible. It's very dangerous. Trust me. The monkey minds play tricks over you, over us. So we need Dhyāna to nourish Prajñā. So a wisdom without Dhyāna is a dry wisdom. In Chinese, we say 干慧. A dry wisdom means a wisdom is not cultivated or nourished by concentration or mindfulness. Make sense to you? And in the other way, an insight or wisdom, or in the other way, sorry, and contemplation, mindfulness is without wisdom is dead concentration. I repeat, a Dhyāna without Prajñā is a dead Dhyāna, okay? Dhyāna without Prajñā, or meditation without wisdom, is a dead meditation. In the other way, a Prajñā without Dhyāna is a dry wisdom. Make sense to you? That's my experience right now. They should be applied in meditation in your everyday life equally. I mean, Dhyāna and Prajñā, or shamatha and the vipassana. Shamatha, vipassana should be applied equally, evenly. 50% of shamatha, 50% of vipassana, sorry. So you become the master of 2 feet. So to become enlightened, I need to be fully present for the 16 hours. Yes. Theoretically, yes. Even in your dream, you are present. Anyways, there's a different stories from Tibetan lineage or Vajrayana Buddhism. Masters can be present in dreams, but we don't go that far. Let's start from this, everyday life, wakeful state. Like now, you're present. That sounds hard. It's possible, Dun, 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 dun. Mission Impossible is always possible for Tom Cruise. For what's the name, the actor's name in the? I mean, Tom Cruise is the real name, right? But how about the name in the Mission Impossible? What's the name? Anyway, it's not important. So we are trying to decode this Mission Impossible in a way of possible. No, I mean Tom Cruise in the Mission Impossible, in the film. What's the name of that character? Just give me 1 sec. I will Google it. This is kind of bother me now. Ethan Hunt. Yes. Ethan Hunt. Okay. You should watch it. It's so good. So you are Ethan Hunt right now, okay? You are given a mission impossible. But we can accomplish this mission by 6 parameters: generosity, patience, discipline, then persistence, then Dhyāna, 1 point concentration or mindfulness, and wisdom. So to be fully enlightened, there's 6 ways. That's why I'm talking about these 6 parameters. Any mission impossible, if you have these 6 parameters: generosity, virtue, patience, effort, contemplation, and insight, almost you can fulfill anything. I mean, not only to awaken, but also fulfill any desires. Imagine you have effort, you have diligence, you have that consistency to do anything with full attention, and with the help of others, like generosity from others, or your morality, you're a good person, you're calm, you're kind, your persistence, you can bear the wrongdoings of others, you can be patient with your surrounding, your family, your colleagues, and you have the insight to do it. Voila, you are Ethan Hunt in the real life. So mission impossible becomes possible for you. So that's the 6 crossing over techniques, or we call 6 parameters. Then the next words is the 10,000 practice are complete in substance. 六度万行体中圆. So 10,000 practices includes the ability, you can say, you can talk, you can hike, you can write, you can type, you can play badminton, you can have fun, you can think, you can reason, you can memorize, you can plan. Any capabilities or abilities you can do or achieve physically and mentally, okay? That's 10,000 practices. 万行. So 10,000 is just a number to express that it's big number. It's not exactly 10,000, okay? In Buddha's teaching, we say Buddha has 84,000 techniques to awaken us. 84,000. Anyway, it's just a number to say we have a lot of ways to get enlightened. So no matter your student, your mom, your dad, your president, you're just a cashier, your peasant, your worker, your engineer, no matter what you're doing or where are you from, you can get enlightened because there's 84,000 or 10,000 practices. 六度万行体中圆, and all these capabilities are complete because of this cosmic intelligence, because God's presence. Okay, your presence is the presence of God. your presence is the represent the presence of God, or we call Mother Universe, or we call Heavenly Father. We have this Buddha nature already. Once you realize you're not alone, you're fully loaded and caressed, loved, equipped, supported by Heavenly Father, Mother Universe, or cosmic intelligence, you are free. That's kind of relief, a huge relief. Like Elon Musk, he's very capable, the owner of Tesla, right? He's so capable. He's the representative of cosmic intelligence. Make sense to you? So I'm aware of my 5 senses at the same time. Yeah. Initially, it's better you can be aware of. But this deeper level means no matter you're aware of or not aware of, it's functioning very well now. So be aware of the 5 senses. You can see, you can touch, you can hear, you can smell, you can taste, and you kind of appreciate it. We have taken this for granted for many, many years. It's a gift from Mother Universe that we can taste, see, hear, touch, and smell. And more importantly, we can think, we can analyze, we can calculate, we can reason, we can understand the true meaning of life. Appreciation. You're using it right now. So there's the awareness plays a role. Say 10 minutes ago you're talking, you're saying, but you're not aware. You can talk and you can say. It's kind of there's something missing there. But now you're aware, you're listening, I'm talking, your body sensation, you kind of, oh, this is me, I'm using it right now. You have that gratefulness. I can talk. Have you ever appreciate that you can talk, you can listen, you can do things? Normally people don't think this way, right? Oh, of course, as a human being, I can talk, I can move. A dog can, a cat can, but as a human being, we can appreciate this. It's not random. The whole civilization, the evolution is not random. It's organized. The whole body is organized. Your 5 organs, your heart, lung, liver, stomach, and all the internal organs are greatly organized. Is not at random. It's not cosmic intelligence at random. No, it's cosmic intelligence in greatly harmonious way of organizing self nourishing, self-supplying self. Make sense? So by aware that you can use your 5 senses, especially the mind, the 6th, you appreciate, which you have never been appreciated before. It's like a love without any reason. I love myself because I can talk, I can listen, I can enjoy, I can, you just open a window to love yourself, to appreciate something tiny, natural, small. Yet in that tiny appreciation, small, you are appreciating the basic fundamental things. Anything on top of that, you will appreciate more. Do you follow? Hopefully I explained myself. Once you can appreciate small things, very basic things, like you can breathe, like you can talk, then you can appreciate anything on top of that. That's my experience recently. Oh, I'm so glad that I am alive. This morning, not every morning, sometimes I drive my daughter to the school. So around 10 to 10:30, it's rush hour. So I drop her school, then I will wait because the local traffic is busy at that time. So I will wait around 10 minutes to wait to the traffic to disappear. So in that waiting time, 10 minutes, I watch everyone is passing, is busy walking, and the car is passing. The wind is blowing now. The autumn is coming. The leaves are falling from the trees. It's a beautiful scene, like I'm watching, from life, or like a beautiful scene of the movie, right? Wow, everything is moving. So it's a cosmic intelligence in action. Do you follow? Once you can appreciate basic things, you will have more understanding of anything else on top of that basic thing or basic ability. Like you can talk, think, walk, you can play. And you have more understanding what's going on outside and inside. It's so beautiful. So all these arise from meditation, inner stillness, inner silence, or basically we call shamatha. The appreciation arise naturally, simultaneously. That's why I talk about this song of enlightenment, because these words are so encoded with wisdom. I will spend another couple of minutes for the next sentence. So here it comes in the chat. So we say, in a dream, very clearly, there are 6 destinies. After enlightenment, completely empty, there is non-universe. The translation is not so good. Anyway, I will paste the Chinese one. I like this one very much because hopefully you can understand Chinese, because I do have advantage here. 梦里明明有6句，觉后空空无大千. So very beautiful. Listen carefully, my good listeners, my good friend. Don't fall asleep. When we went to the universities, the teachers or the professors are so boring, we fall asleep. Now the teacher will say, "Hey, wake up! Now the key words is right here. You cannot pass your exam if you fail to understand this." Okay. Okay. 梦里明明有6趣. So everyone had dreams before, right? In a dream, everything is so vivid. It's so true. It's like you were in the dream, and you experience any contents of the dream, like a people, a scene, a prop, whatever, a tree, even it's somewhere with. Sometimes people have a lucid dreams. Their dream is so true that they cannot, tell the difference even after they wake up. Okay. Now, listen carefully. You are in a dream right now. What? You are in a dream right now. And you think everything around you, inside you, is so true. In a dream, you're so clear, everything is so clear. But after you wake up, you know it's a dream. It's not true. That's called awakening. That's called enlightenment. It's a beautiful dream, yet it's a dream. Life is a beautiful dream. It's a magic dream. It's a wonderful dream, but it's still a dream. That's what the author of the song Enlightenment, Master Yongjia Xuanjue, want to tell us. He is sending a message here. You are in a dream right now. It does not mean you don't play anymore, okay? You don't want to have a dream anymore. You will have a dream, and you will continue to have dream. Yet you know it's dream. That means awakening. You actually, once you can wake up, you will have more fun in a dream. You can have a better relationship. You can even earn more money. You can achieve any desires in the dream, because it's a wonderful dream. It's a beautiful dream. I know maybe it's too much for you, but it sounds so good to me now. How do we wake up? Meditation and wisdom. Meditation. Have that sense of separation between the awareness and the contents of awareness. You can see the dream at least. At least you can see the dream is playing in your everyday life. That's why we meditate. We meditate because to have that space between you, the pure observer, and them, the contents of the observation, like the people, your family, your work, your job, your study, everything you're doing now is the contents of awareness. The whole world is your projection, okay? Right now, I'm not talking yesterday, I'm not talking tomorrow. The whole world is a projection or dream. It's a beautiful projection. It's a magical projection. It's a wonderful projection. But it's a projection. It's a dream. Fundamentally, it's not real. But don't go to another extreme. We call it nihilism. Oh, because it's a dream. I don't care. I don't love. No. Let's run again. Let's run two. Either. Awakening means you awakened from the dream state of mind, or you see the emptiness of the reality, the phenomena world. Everything comes and goes. They're empty. They have no true self. They're bubble-like. They're dream-like. They're illusion-like. They're shadow-like. They're morning dew-like. They're lightning-like. They're transient. They're fleeting. They're not permanent. Impermanence is another teaching from Buddha. But once you recognize the impermanence of the phenomenal world, something permanent will arise. It's very paradoxical. And the highest teaching of Buddha is non-duality, non-dual. There's no impermanence, there's no permanence. Everything is one. Non-duality, the highest teaching of Buddha. I don't know how to say it. Words are so weak here. Okay, 梦里明明有六趣，觉后空空无大千. So after awakening, you realize everything moves around you, is empty, is unreal, but very beautiful and magic. You can play with it. It's such a beautiful dream. It's like you are the director, you are the editor, you are the main character in your dream now. It's your personal movie. You know you're in a movie, you are directing, you're the main character, you're editing in a dynamic way. If you change perception, your whole world changing. You're editing. We are editing. We're trying to understanding the reality right now. The variety, the complexity of the world drop to so simple and single, singularity. It's like you are sitting in the center of black hole, watching everything comes to you, material, energy, matter, and energy comes to you, and you are giving off all this material energy and matter off to the universe, to the world, to the horizon of the black hole. Sometimes I like science. They have different terms for this. The universe exists because of you. You are generating a world right now. It's crazy, right? It's really crazy. Liu Qu, the 6 destinies. So, in Buddha's teaching, we have 6 realms, 6 destinies. Let's Google the 6 realms too. It's kind of useful, but it seems we're talking about this, right? 6 realms. Okay, actually, it's a very good word here. Samsaras. So that's another link for the 6 realms, because you see on top in the middle, in a dream, very clearly there are 6 destinies, so 6 realms. Okay, so I'm explaining the 6 realms here. 6 realms or samsaras in Buddhism and Hinduism is the beginning of cycle of repeated birth. So mundane existence and dying again. So recycle on birth and death. His samsara is considered to be dukkha, suffering, and in general unsatisfactory and painful. So we are in the domain of human right now. So we are experiencing birth and death in this cycle. If you go to the middle, what's exactly the 6th realm? So the realm of rebirth. It's like a little bit 1 page or 2 pages down. Realms of rebirth. So the 6 realms are God's realm, human, demigod, animal, hungry ghost, and hell. So the lowest is the hell, then hungry ghost, animal, demigod, and human. We are in the human realm. So anyway, it's all the worlds. So let's put it aside. It's all the worlds of animals like dog, cats, even birds, fish, all the how to say animals in the ocean, on lands, in the air. How many worlds are right now? So infinite numbers, almost, right? Even bacteria have a life. I mean, they're sentient beings, right? So human domain only, we have 8 billion worlds. Animals, oh, that's a lot. Cats, dogs, birds, fish, dolphin, horses, cows, and so on. That's huge. So also we have demigod, animal, hungry ghost, and hell. I don't want to go to details, but give you just a glimpse here. So Buddha's teaching is not refer only to our human worlds, but also all the worlds like animal, hell, 6 realms. So what I will try to say is here, all these streams, all these realms, all these worlds of 6 realms are dreams. They are not real. Okay, it's crazy, right? Let's say infinite numbers of worlds are all dream-like, bubble-like, shadow-like, illusion-like, morning dew-like, lightning-like. Fundamentally, they are not real. Okay. Once you wake up, you can see the emptiness of all the phenomena world, including all the worlds of the 6 realms. The realms are dreams, are dream-like. It's like, so give you a best example in our experience is every day you look at the mirror and there's reflection in the mirror. Is that you? Is that real you? The reflection in the mirror is the real you? No, we know it's not real me. The real me is here, right? I mean, if you're looking at the mirror. So dreams tells out, it's like, it's not fundamentally, it's not real. Your world you're watching now, you can listen, you can see any object, any sound. You can hear, listen, touch, smell, taste, and think, or dream-like, or reflection-like, or projection-like. They come and go. They're empty. They're interdependent, depending. They're impermanent. So once you try to cling to something that is impermanent or always changing or empty, you suffer. That's the origin of suffering. Once you can see the emptiness, impermanence, and don't cling to anything else, I mean, anything, I mean, the contents of a dream, like you love your mom so well, and she loves you so well, but one day she passed away, you will suffer. But your awakened one, your mom only leaves her body. The real never dies. What dies is the unreal. No one really dies. I know it sounds crazy. Oh, how can you say that? It's crazy. I mean, once you have that insight, wisdom of who you are, the nature, the cosmos, then you can be free from any relationship, but you will love your father, you will love your mom more in a much deeper way. It's not only personal anymore. You see, it's cosmic. It's a cosmic love. It's an unconditional love, I will say. So that's the 6 realms. 梦里明明有六趣，觉后空空无大千。That's any question? The realms of dreams. It's the projection. If you're talking about human dream, a human realm, then it's all your projection. It's my projection. It's everyone's projection. We have only one planet Earth, but we have 8 billion different worlds now. Why? Because every mind is different. So each human's mind now is projecting a world on top of this universal single cosmic intelligence. So in that context, your dreams are true, or your life or your everyday life are dreamlike. In this context, in this comparison, okay, because now you reach your true self, the pure awareness. The very ability that you are aware is the application of cosmic intelligence. So identify with that cosmic intelligence, which is already complete and perfect, then you will be free from that limited body and mind. That's all. You're totally free now. Once you can see the human dreams, you can also see animals' dreams, you can see bacterial dreams, any dreams. We are just having fun here. It's a beautiful dream. There's no denial. There's no denial of existence, okay? It's not a nihilism. It's an insight into this everyday life, into the nature of who I am, what the nature is, or the cosmos is, okay? In that understanding, you will have much fun. Trust me. I play badminton. I even I do a lot of things, but in a very deeper meaning now. I'm so grateful that I'm alive. I can play. I can have fun. I can learn. I can talk with you guys. I can have this YouTube channel. I can appreciate the technology of science, of internet, Wi-Fi, routers. Or I like cars, so I've just bought a new plug-in hybrid. Now gasoline is so high, so I just switched to a Mitsubishi Outlander 2023. It's so good. The technology, you save money if you have a plug-in batteries, right? Save a lot. And it's environment friendly, and it's kind of safe and eco-friendly, and it's cheap. I mean, not so expensive. I'm enjoying my life every moment because of these 6 parameters, especially the latter two, which is Dhyāna and Prajñā, or Shamatha and Vipassana. So from these 6 parameters or 10 years of meditation with generosity, consistency, with patience, with 1 point concentration, I kind of enjoy every moment of life, because I can understand why I'm here, the purpose of life now. I have that total understanding now, and everyone has it already. And we must awaken to remove the 5 skandhas, to remove the obstacles that blocked our way of choosing. That's all. That's why I opened this YouTube channel. I talk, I share, and I involve. Hopefully you can listen, you can share, you can evolve too. And when I say evolve, I mean awaken. The next step of evolution is to awaken. So basically, the whole civilization or human evolution has 2 stages. First one is to survive. The 3 million years ago, the first Homo sapien jumped from the tree and walked up straight on the land. The basic purpose at that time is to survive. You have to hunt, you have to plant, you have to face the tigers, lions, right? Snakes. That's the first stage. We took a lot of years, evolution, agriculture, and agriculture, fishing, migration from different place to place. That's the first stage. Then the second stage, around 300 years ago, with the industrialization, with the technology development, especially steam, electricity, transportation, and so on. Now we are in a stage of convenient and comfort, right? Not only to survive, but also we have a lot of choices now. You can choose to what to eat, what to do. You have 2 or 3 apartments, or you have big house or different houses. You have 2 cars or 1 car. So all this is about convenience and comfort, right? All the wars is try to exploit the resources. Why? We are lack of something, but now, and generally speaking, we can survive now, and we are in a stage of 2, convenient, comfort, more materials things, right? The third stage is to awaken. Okay, you're here to awaken. You're not here to make more money. But after you awaken, you may have more chance to get rich, get wealth, healthier. Makes sense? But none of these are important or secondary comparing to the priority of awakening. There's nothing more important than thine awakening once you can survive. Okay, I think I talked a lot today. Any questions? We can end this session again in silence. Thank you, my dear Dharma friend. See you next time. Thank you. Bye now.